Commissioner Vasquez.
Listen, Irene,
Please give us a room. Please give us a room.
We're definitely going to need a statement
Are you
about this
still
drowning.
calling the drowning accidental?
At this point, there is no evidence of foul play.
Foul play?
Excuse it.
Then what's a homicide cop doing here?
Sergeant Haskell's on this case to make sure that there are no questions left unasked or unanswered about Mr. Avery's death. Now, look, as soon as we have an official cause of death, you will be informed.
Commissioner,
Now, look, give us a break. Give us a break. We've got no more time.
I got your call, Castillo. I think you've got an angle on this one. Let me have it now.
I'm not certain about anything. I have to talk to the medical examiner. I'm just afraid of what you're causing outside.
Listen, Vasquez works for the mayor. You work for him. And whether you realize it or not right now, the mayor has got his stones in a vise. You do understand, don't you?
Look, the primary's in 2 weeks. He's trying to embarrass me. So if you think you've got something on this, I need the fix now. Spill it.
Excuse me.
Tell us anything, sir.
Can you believe the loyalty around here?
I'll fix this.
Please excuse us for a moment. Commissioner.
Back off. They fished this guy out of the bay this morning, Doc. He drowned.
Uh-huh. The bay's saltwater. This guy's full of fresh water.
Okay, so he falls off a boat in the Miami River. Tide goes out and he ends up in Biscayne. Nice, clean, alcohol-related slip and fall. No more, no less.
That doesn't wash.
Why not?
Tell him.
Because when he was found, this is all he was wearing.
So what?
His wife reports that he was wearing an Ebel watch worth $15,000. It was an anniversary present, and he never took it off.
Somebody took it off for him. The divers fished him out. It was already gone. See the tan line?
So, fell off when he went over. The man had a blood alco level of, what was it, Doc?
0.25.
You know, Haskell, for a homicide, Dick, you're awfully anxious to sweep this under the rug on an act of God.
Why don't you go on back to Hassel and Hooker and leave homicide to the pros?
That's enough. Lieutenant Castillo thinks he may have an angle on this one, Haskell. Why don't you step out for a while?
He did not fall out of a boat. 2, I'd say that judging by the bloating of the skin, he drowned in water at a relatively high temperature. Now, I'm not talking 90-degree Miami River water here. This is purified, chlorinated water.
Heated pool?
Jacuzzi?
Which means what?
Means he was murdered. And I need 48 hours before you call Haskell back in. Castillo.
Your 48 hours are up, Castillo. I'm giving it to homicide. Haskell will be needing your notes.
I need 2 more days. If I'm right, it could mean national news. Maybe international.
It's that big, huh? Think you can get me on Ted Koppel?
He's playing you like a tenor sax, Commissioner.
Okay, 48 hours. Or your whole unit will be checking out men's rooms in South Beach.
You sold the farm, didn't you?
Think I look good on TV? Huh?
I expect. I'd say you gals have gotten yourself into a pretty tight situation. Are you relaxed?
You pig.
You were told never to come here.
Look, Tomodachi, you were late with your payment. Besides, if I didn't come, You'd have had a couple of vice cops turning tricks for you. I ought to get a bonus for this. Maybe a half hour alone with them? What do you say? Yitte! Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Nothing's moved for the last half hour.
Has she activated the beeper?
No, I got zero brain activity on the monitor.
Now what's this dog and pony show?
Wait a minute. Do you believe this?
How many people have eaten? Please, just stay back. You'll have pictures of everything as soon as we have everything under control.
What's the meaning of this?
You have a hostage situation. I thought I should be on the scene.
Activate the beeper.
Sure you want to risk it?
Do it. There's no other way. Put on the speaker. The commissioner will want to hear this.
You cannot do business in Miami without me.
You're right, Haskell. We have one more little job for you to do.
Haskell. What's he doing in there?
Working on the U.S.-Japanese trade deficit. Your buddy Haskell's the bag man for the Yakuza.
You gonna let us handle this? If you want that transmission sent over the loudspeaker.
Some film at 11 that would make, huh?
Listen, a lot of people saw me come up the stairs.
They won't remember when they find you face down in the bay like they found Avery.
Do your job. Go to work. Haskell's history